Politics over Congress leader Digvijaya Singh's misleading tweet rages on. Madhya Pradesh Minister Ram Mishra has slammed Digvijay Singh for his tweet saying that the Congress wanted to disrupt the harmony of the state, claiming that Congress has been unmasked in the state. Ram Mishra called Digvijay Singh a sleeper cell of Tukde Tukde gang. Meanwhile, Digvijay Singh claimed that there was nothing wrong with his tweet and said that there was a case on him for speaking over issues like social harmony, communal violence, and then he's ready to face lakhs of charges. Remember, Digvijay Singh tweeted a photo of youth hosting a saffron flag on a mosque, claiming that it was from Khargone, Madhya Pradesh, while the actual incident took place in Bihar.
यदि भाईचारा, प्रेम सद्भाव और सांप्रदायिक उन्माद के खिलाफ बोलने से मेरे खिलाफ अगर मुकदमा दायर 1 लाख हो जाए तो मुझे चिंता नहीं है। ट्वीट में भी क्या था, मैंने प्रश्न पूछा है, क्या ये उचित है?
सर, उनका कहना है कि जो पिक्चर थी वो मध्य प्रदेश की नहीं थी, खरगोन की नहीं थी।
हाँ, तो ठीक है, मैंने डिलीट कर दिया।
दिग्विजय सिंह जी बेनकाब हुए हैं अभी तो, और पूरी कांग्रेस बेनकाब हुई है। दरअसल ये अशांति फैलाना चाहते हैं, मूल उद्देश्य इनका ये था, इसलिए इस तरह का ट्वीट किया और ट्वीट को फिर डिलीट भी किया, वायरल भी कराया। दोनों काम उन्हीं ने किए। निंदा वाली बात है, अगर ऐसे समय में जब कोई घटना घटती है तो सबको साथ मिलकर प्रदेश को आगे लेना चाहिए। ऐसे समय भी क्षुद्र राजनीति करेंगे। मैं पहले भी कहता था कि ये देखो, टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग की स्लीपर सेल जो प्रदेश के अंदर 4-5 विचरण कर रही हैं, उन्हीं में से एक दिग्विजय सिंह जी हैं।
Heminder Sharma is now joining us from Bhopal. Heminder, from the last updates that you gave us, are there any fresh updates coming in on the case? And has there been any explanation from the Chief Minister's office on how and why have they taken the law into their own hands in this fashion?
Sir, sorry, could you please repeat your question? There was some disturbance.
My question to you is that what are the latest updates? 1, 2, any comment coming in from the Chief Minister's office? Because clearly in this particular story, in this particular case, it looks like they've taken the law into their own hands. How and why have they done that? Any clarification on that front?
So, as far as the Khargone incident is concerned, the situation remains tense but under control. No untoward incident has been reported in the past 24 hours. The government has maintained that the situation is completely under control. As far as demolition of houses is concerned, the government has once again said that there was one particular house which is being claimed that this particular house was built under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Prime Minister's scheme, but this particular piece of land, it is worth around 2 crores. This was not the piece of land that was allotted to the family. There was another piece of land. This land is valued at around 2 crores, and this family was served notices thrice in the past. This is what the Home Minister has said. This is what the district administration has said, and the family has also accepted that they had received notices in the past, but in between there were holidays. But the government has again maintained that because even if there were holidays, this issue should not be linked with the violence in Khargone. This is a separate incident, this is a separate process, and the houses that have been raised because of the riots that happened in Khargone, they are different houses. And as far as Digvijay Singh's issue is concerned, the government remains adamant. The party president, the BJP president has just said that Digvijay Singh will have to go to jail, and Digvijay Singh on the other hand remains defiant. He has said that he had received several pictures of a Khargone incident from his people whom he knew. He had posted them on Twitter, but once he realized that it was not genuine, he had deleted the same. But the question that he has asked is that is it a crime to ask questions in a democracy? The kind of atmosphere that is being created in Khargone and other parts of the state, does that mean that only one side of the story has to be told? And also, Digvijay Singh has tweeted a video that was tweeted by the Chief Minister of the state, that is Shivraj Singh Chauhan, in 2019. It was a fake video, and Digvijay Singh has said that a case should be registered against Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan as well. But that has not happened and not going to happen. And there are 5 cases that have been booked against Digvijay Singh. Serious sections have been brought in, and it is likely that the government could take action against him.
All right, stay on with us. Hemendar, Madhya Pradesh is in the midst of a political storm over the demolition drive carried out in Muslim neighborhoods in Khargone, where clashes took place on Sunday during a Ram Navami procession. The opposition has alleged that Muslims were targeted. BJP has refuted these claims. Take a look at the story that's coming in.
The bulldozers out in Khargone, razing allegedly illegal houses and shops. The 45 structures that were brought down were in areas where stones were pelted on a Ram Navami procession on Sunday, triggering arson and violence. Just hours before the demolition drive, the Madhya Pradesh Home Minister had issued a warning.
जिस घर से पत्थर आए हैं, उस घर को पत्थरों का ही ढेर बनाएंगे.
The demolition drive has raised a political storm.
Under what law the government of Madhya Pradesh has demolished houses of the Muslim community? This is a grave violation of Geneva Convention. They have failed in protecting the properties and the life of a particular Muslim minority community.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी मध्य प्रदेश में जैसे जैसे करीब चुनाव आते जाते हैं वैसे दंगे करवाती है. सुनियोजित तरीके से ये दंगे करवाए गए हैं और इसमें वहाँ का प्रशासन इन्वॉल्व है.
While the opposition alleges Muslim houses and shops were targeted, the BJP claims the demolition drive was not against any particular community.
बहुत साफ कहा था, जहाँ से पत्थर आएंगे वहीं के तो पत्थर निकाले जाएंगे. इसमें हम कोई ऐसा थोड़ी कह रहे हैं कि हम बिना कहे कर रहे हैं. अतिक्रमण जहाँ है वहाँ कार्रवाई हो रही है.
Residents of the area are still assessing the damage they suffered. First in the rioting on Sunday and then in the bulldozer drive.
मेरी पूरी टोटल दुकान पूरी टोटल लॉस हो गई है. मेरी कलर की है सर, कलर स्प्रे पेंटर.
अच्छा
जी.
कितना नुकसान हो गया
सर? मेरा नुकसान 60 लाख रुपए के आसपास का है. बाकी बस लाइन का तो बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ है सर, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा नुकसान हो गया है.
While the Shivraj Singh Chauhan government calls the demolition drive a crackdown on illegal construction, critics are questioning why no notice was served. With Hemendar Sharma, Bureau Report, India Today.